So on Friday last week, a city engineer by the name of Cairo Robert was shot in Murapesu at exactly 9 p.m. by a counter-terrorism police officer attached to Uganda Revenue Authority. This officer was picked by the owner of a vehicle, which was driven by Engineer Cairo. Engineer Cairo was part of the engineers that was organizing a dinner for the Association of Professional Engineers in the ID Park. At exactly around 8 there, Cairo comes out to give a lift to some colleagues who are going to Rwanda. So he comes out and opens a car, which accidentally was not his car. The one he was using, it was not belonging to him. But the car opened using the keys, which were not for that car. So he drove this car with these people out to Rwanda. He drove to them. On his way back, he realized he was driving a car which did not have his luggage. And this car was borrowed. He borrowed the car at the time. So he called the one of the car and said, the things which were in this car are not in this car. Did you pick them? He said, no. So on his way back, the owners of the car, the owner of the car actually happens to work with the Revenue Authority. It's a tax officer Revenue Authority. And so what happened? He reported a case of theft of the vehicle to West Division and started tracking the car. So when they went to Murapesu, they met Engineer Cairo driving his car. They stopped him. He stopped. When he stopped, they tried to pull him out. He resisted because he was not sure of the people who are pulling him out. He suspected maybe these are the people who would have picked money in this car because there was money in the car, which he checked was not there. So these people decided to shoot him. A lady, a police officer, shot him.
What is the name of the lady?
She's called Alupo Christine, a PC, police constable, attached to counter-terrorism, but working with the Revenue Authority. Shot him, and the bullet hit his buttocks and touched the bone, and then the bullet came out through the thigh. After shooting him, he was pulled out and they beat him. So he became lifeless. Then these very people called the police. The police came and they identified him. He also identified the police. The people are Engineer Cairo, these people have shot me. They are killing me. So they lifted him. He talked to BNC, DPC West. He said, I know him. This is our engineer. So he was taken to hospital. Referral hospital, there was no doctor at night. He was taken to Doctor's Plaza. Doctor's Plaza, they controlled the bleeding. The next day, he was transferred to Mbale for CT scan and operation. As we speak now, Engineer Cairo is in Mbale, Elgon Hospital, and the operation was done yesterday successfully.
What about the person who shot him?
The lady who shot him, the police officer who shot him is under custody. The two vehicles are in police custody at the region.
What are the number plates of the car?
I can't remember off the head, but the vehicles are there and the investigations are ongoing. I have instructed the police to arrest the people who also beat him. Why would you shoot a person you have arrested? They stopped him, they argued with him. He was confident he was driving his car, the one they had borrowed. He did not know that it was the wrong vehicle. So they shot him when he was after arguments, they shot him after he exchanged.
So to make our viewers understand, who did he borrow the car from? He borrowed from the owner who went and reported.
No. The owner of the vehicle the engineer was driving is an engineer from Moroto. He borrowed the vehicle from him.
From Moroto?
The engineer was also around. They had an association meeting in ID Park. So this car was parked outside the ID Park. And the other people, Revenue Authority, also brought their car and parked next to that one. So, and they were similar. So unknowingly, the engineer opened the car and entered them. So we were asking ourselves, how did the car of another vehicle open another vehicle? The key. Sorry. How did the key open the other vehicle? So that's what happened. And then too, I was asking, why would you shoot a person who has identified himself? Why would you shoot a person who is seated in the car? You have arrested, you have stopped him, you have stopped him. Why would you shoot him? Why would you beat a person you have shot? So we look at unprofessionalism somewhere, and then since they stopped him, they would have waited for the police to arrive. Then they arrest him. So we are still investigating more will come.
So how many people are in custody currently?
One person, but I was instructed the DPC right now to arrest even the other suspects who beat him after shooting. He was beaten, so arrest them.
So Engineer Kairu is attached to Soroti here.
City is a city engineer.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.